Right here.
Are we live now?
Yeah, we good. We good. Go ahead, bro. Get started real quick.
Go
Go ahead. With the crib.
So we, the sons of Yasharala,
Yeah.
out here in Colorado Springs. So first and foremost, we want to give all praises unto our Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Want to give double honors unto the apostles or elders at Great Millstone who rule well, who are the true elders of all Israel. All right. Peace and salutations into the hopeful elect scattered abroad. Special shalom also unto the Israelite foreigners, those likened unto the parable of the speckled bird. All right.
Hey, shalom, Mark.
Shalom.
Shalom, brothers. Shalom, bro.
Zabawalan, Gabar. Shalom.
Shalom, Maki.
So the topic of our lesson tonight is going to be woe is me. You know, understanding what we're going into. This time has already kind of been prophesied. First of all, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, given down unto the elder apostle Tahar. This is the year of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua turning up. And, you know, us over here already feel that, right? We feel in the heat. See, when you read the scriptures, right, you read Zechariah, you read 2nd Esdras 16, you know, Zechariah 13, and talking about that fire of affliction, man. It like the elder, you know, Malcolm would say, if you're not going through hell, you're not really at a hopeful elect, man.
Yeah,
you know, so
you got it, you know, Salakia, but like, you know, as many say, and like, you know, as many have taught, you have to go through hell to get to heaven. If you're not dealing with one, you may not get to the other. That's just kind of how it goes. Like, this brother's dealing with affliction. You know what I'm saying? This brother's dealing with affliction. I know I'm dealing with affliction.
Real.
The Akim that are in the rest of the brothers in the camp. You know, Yada's not with us right now, but like Yada is dealing with affliction, man. Heavy affliction today. The brother called me today. You know, I ain't gonna expose the brother business, but he was like, yo, like heavy affliction.
For real. Hey, you know real quick though, you know, I was thinking, you know, not to be unrighteous, but you got to kind of put yourself in like sort of like the eyes of the Most High. We know we don't understand his ways, but look at it like this, man. If you all powerful and you looking for your sons to receive, you want to obviously see who's willing to put up with bullshit, who's willing to trust in you in those times when it seems like it's the darkest hour. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because that's a worthy son. You know what I'm saying? The son,
I mean,
that gets everything. You feel me, Yak?
That faith without seeing that you love to mention, brother. You know what I'm saying? Exactly that, like roughly paraphrasing. That ability to be like, yo, like shit sucks right now, son. Like we down bad. Like this booty hole.
Hey, what did the Most High call Abraham, his friend, right? You know?
Bro.
What did Abraham have to do to be called a friend? You know, he had to
let's put that into, you know, perspective, bro. What did he have to go through to be considered a friend? What did it cost him? What, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you got to think, like Abraham had friends. He went many years without having a child, man.
Man.
Into his latter years, he lived a long time. But I mean, in our time, he lived a long time without getting a normal blessing that most men got, and he still held his integrity, his faith. Look at Job. Job lost everything.
Man, perfect example, bro.
And he was a perfect upright man in the eyes of the Most High.
And he was getting tested just cause. Just
you know what I'm saying? Like we talked about, like a boxing coach. He's like, I know you fire, but let me see what I can throw at you. Let me see how good you really are.
Right. What's up with your jab? How's your head movement? You know, what you got that I can't throw at you? You got something, brother?
So we're gonna get into the scripts. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 1, verse 10. And it reads, "For do I now persuade men or the Most High? Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet pleased men, I should not be the servant of Hamashiach.
I shouldn't be here, bro. And that goes for all of us. Like,
That's right.
if you here to please these goofy niggas in the world, why are you here? You wasting my time, his time, your time, everybody who's coming out here to hear the truth or preach the truth. You wasting time because you want to please these men of the world. We're not here for that. We will argue with you niggas until the ends of the earth. We will cuss you niggas out until we out of breath. You know what I'm saying? Just for you to understand this truth, to hear this truth. We are not here, you know, residually to entertain you niggas, man. We're not here for that. Goofy time is over with. That shit has. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is 2 Timothy 2. I'm gonna read 3 and 4. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier for Yahushua Mashiach. You know, verse 4. No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, going back man pleasers, you know, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
go ahead, bro.
It don't make sense. The affairs of this life, man. This life ain't shit, bro.
Nah.
All right. This is why the whole topic is of woe is me, which we're gonna get into in 2nd Esdras. Woe means destruction. Who is the destruction coming from? Right? When is it coming? And where you gonna be at when the destruction cometh? Because it's going to come.
Right.
Yahweh is the who. Basham Yahushua, who's bringing this destruction.
Right.
The when is immediately. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because as soon as the chip is here. The MOTB is here.
It's here.
You see what I'm saying?
That technology's here.
And where you gonna be at? Most of us is here in Babylon the Great. And if you know and can filter through the scriptures, there's only one way out of America. And that's through the chariots.
Like let's keep it a buck. Like your job is getting iffy with the shit.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't know about you, bro. My job's getting iffy with the shit. I don't know how long.
But that's why I said in the beginning that
I'm already looking for something else. You
the elder
already on the
Don. So when the elder said, you feel me, Elder Apostle Tahar said, you know, through the spirit, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is turning up. Remember, we always got to look at things in a equal balance, because the Most High, a false balance is an abomination to him, pursuant to the book of Proverbs.
Yeah.
So on the left-hand side, right, we know that he's going to use Esau, which is his sword, pursuant to the book of Psalms, right, that he's going to turn up. The devil knows he had a short time, Revelation 12:12, so on and so forth. But on the right-hand side, he's going to turn up the five affliction on his elect, because he needs to purge out all your effeminate spirit, all your doubts. You see what I'm saying? All of that is not going to inherit the kingdom. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, the unworthy, the not. At the end of the day, like, it's, you know, as hurtful as it is, there's going to be a selection of Israelites, whether you want to hear this or not, that are not worthy to make it to the kingdom. Okay. There's 1/3, there's 2/3 of Israel, Salakia, that are not worthy. They're not. As much as we, you know, Salakia, because, you know, as much as I've been around you brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, we romanticize Israel a little bit. It's an idea that we kind of like, it's beautiful. You know, we're part of this thing. This thing, though, is dirty. You know, it's grimy and it's ugly. It's nasty. And there's some of us,
that's the spirit.
A large number of us, a large portion that don't deserve to make it. Unfortunately, there's 2/3 of that number. And there's a third of us, Salaki brother, there's a third of us that are going to be deemed worthy. It's that simple.
Hey, I don't know if you remember, a couple years back, we talked about, you know, pursuing back to 2 Timothy's being called soldiers, man. Everything we go through in this truth, this affliction, man, all this hell you catch, man, this is Yahweh Shai called you a soldier in 2 Timothy. So you're going through basic training to prepare you for what's to come. You see what I'm saying? We're going through basic training right now.
Right.
The trouble's about to hit. You feel me?
I see you, brother. Let me hear what you got. You threw in there Ecclesiastes 2 and 4, and that's good.
Sirach
Salakia. Whoever so is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
And what is patience? Is long suffering.
How would I, brother?
Go into that. The word patience breaks down. The etymology goes into long suffering.
Yep, exactly. And down to 5, which it reads, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. All right, down to 6, Ecclesiastes 2 and 6. Believe in him, right, and he will help thee order the Salakia, thy way aright, and trust in him, man. And that's all we really need to do at the end of the day.
And that's why the names is
that's what a soldier does. They trust in their training.
Man, come on. And you can attest to that. You know.
And that's why the names is so vital to this thing, Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, because how you gonna believe in him, right? And you don't even know what the name and the character that comes behind that. Right? Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai delivers or saves. All right. So we have to believe that Yahweh is going to send his son to deliver us, Lord willing, Abba Ratazah, that we of that elect, man. Because when you really get down into it, this is why the prophet said, woe is me, pursuant to the topic. How are you going to make it when you start to really see what the devil, Esau Edom, is doing in this world when it comes to the image of the beast, which is basically this new world order, man. Everybody, his own people included, is going to be slaves, man. You see what I'm saying? And if you any type of man of integrity and you trying to buck up against that, what do you think is going to happen to you, man? All right. So this thing has nothing to do with it has everything to do with life or death, man. Yeah, and death could be a part of it. You see what I'm saying? Look, what is life without death? If you even get down into it, you have all men are appointed to die once. That's what the scripture says.
Can we keep it a buck, like just between, Aki, even if ain't nobody else fucking with this, like y'all know gang culture, we all do, right? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to fuck with it, but we understand it. Right? Why was you willing to die for that and you're not willing to die for this? That's where I get lost at, because
or even the 2/3 Jakes in the military. You willing to die for Esau, but not the Most High?
I'm just saying. You was willing to die for that shit. You was on that. You was on that. Don't sit here and play with me. We all know where we came from. This and that and the next.
I mean, there's a bunch of examples.
Come on,
a bitch that got popped up a couple of times already. It's your turn.
Come on,
and man. A nigga try to holler at her, and you willing to die for this used cracker box?
For what, dog? For what?
You see,
and you're not willing to die for this truth because you know this is true. And the more this goes on, and I see the brother, he's in there killing the game. But I know the longer this goes on, the more this bullshit just permeates.
Well, with that, can I get some more meat on that Galatians chapter 1 real quick?
Go ahead.
So we read verse 10. This is verse 11.
We'll bring out his steps too.
Yeah, we'll get those. Go ahead and grab those when the brothers peeled this off. Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Galatians chapter 1 verse 11. But I certify you, hold on, for when the USDA certifies a meat, that means it passed all the regulations and codes and rules, man. So Paul, through the Spirit, is saying to his brethren, if you go into Romans 10 and Romans 9, you know who his brethren are, the Israelites. So he's saying, I certify you. You know how dudes in the world, like that's certified.
All right.
Oh, he's certified.
Certi. Oh yeah, you feel me? Like you passed all of the you know what I mean?
And real quick, because y'all talk about it now, like, let me say Salakia to the brotherhood. I was bummed I couldn't make it to camp last week. Brother had to fight for his identity all weekend. So, you know what I'm saying? Salakia for brothers understanding and being with the camp. I appreciate my brothers for holding it down. We all try to always be present, and that shit hurt my heart. So I just wanted to extend the shalom and a shalakia to the brother for not being there, because that wasn't the plan. But let's continue.
Come. So this is verse 11. But I'll certify you, brethren, that the gospel which was preached of me is not after man.
Well,
so go ahead.
Just run it back. Read it again.
Verse 11, Galatians 1 and 11. But I certify you,
my brother.
Yeah. But I certify you, brethren, that the gospel which was preached of me is not after man.
It's not. So
what we speaking was not, no man just came up with this.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? As far as, oh, well, we gonna have slaves in the kingdom. Yahushua was a black man, the angels was black, the chariots is what the vehicles that the angels are coming back to this, Babylon be destroyed, nuclear fire, lake of fire, da. This ain't come from man. You see what I'm saying? This is through the spirit and the power of our Father Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai, man.
Come on, bro.
All right? This has nothing to do with us. We just vessels. Well, let me get this last verse in verse 12. For I neither received it of man, neither was I taught it.
I would not.
But by the revelation of Yahweh Shai.
It was the fact that you was able to understand and perceive this. And whoever.
And now just so unless you know that Yahweh Shai is the one that, remember, reveal is the root word of revelation. Yahweh Shai revealed this to you. You gave you the gift. Yes, we're taught by men, but it's not it wasn't like a like through that avenue, that conduit was that you got it, like you could get it yourself by a man teaching you. No, the Most I had to reveal it to you for then elders to break it down to you for you now to understand, and it all comes from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Like for many brothers, man, like Makama told me to make the testimony. Like it's not easy for everybody to just come to this acceptance. Like you may know that this is the truth, but you still go left. You know what I'm saying? I'm a victim. My first couple years in the truth was tough, man. Like I'm only saying it because I was told to. You know what I'm saying? Makama told me to, share that with you brothers, that this shit was hard for me, like coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a block boy just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I made more money in the street than I made anywhere else. I was doing better in the street than I was doing anywhere. I'm not proud of that shit. That shit don't make me feel good. Woo woo boo. And my mom tries to glorify me like, yo, like you did what you had to do. Woo, woo. That shit makes me sick because I don't wish that on anybody. I don't wish what happened to me, or maybe even to some of my brothers, on anybody, because that's not the life that we should live or have to live. You know what I'm saying? To make shit work for you in this world. That shit's sickening. I'm just, giving a testimony because my father told me that that's what I needed to do. That's the shit I came from. That's what brought me to the truth. And I struggled day and night with doing one thing and the other. And I chose this over everything. It cost me a lot. But I'll do it 100 times. And 100 times again for y'all. And these brothers, most importantly. I'm just saying. That's my testimony for what the fuck, man? What else you gonna do in life? What's the world giving you right now? What's the trade-off? You rather be there than here? You rather be doing that shit?
We're what we doing?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of brothers, we come under the, great millstone and everything. The true teaching is 100% truth, but we keep it real raw and uncut over here. We're not trying to like we different, but remember there's a body and there's different members of the body. But we keep it real. We're men like others. You see what I'm saying? Other brothers have been in the truth longer than others. However, Yahweh Shai, we believe fully in faith that he's dealing with all of us. You see what I'm saying? And it's like when you really understand all of this.
Yeah, what else is there to believe? Like the LA brother says. What else we gonna do, bro?
Because when you get down into it, and you start really searching out, many books, even though Solomon in Ecclesiastes said, that's a forever thing. You're just gonna get weary. It's really vain. But then it's vain because you're gonna come back full circle and go straight back to the Bible, man. If the Most High is dealing with you, because when you really see it, like, yo, okay, there's a little, some bullshit. There's a little truth in here. Oh, okay, some bullshit. Like, okay, damn, no. So that goes back to we're Israelite. Yeah, this whole time. Right. You ain't have to do all of that shit. You know what I mean? But see, the Most High has been correcting it. That's why, like, if you really get broke down, bro, yeah, if you really get broke down, you feel me, like the book of Jonah. You see what I'm saying? You're going to, if you're the elect, regardless, you're gonna do the will of the Father on the right hand side.
So just for like brothers who don't know, man, like the brother Yawadar compares himself to Jonah all the time, out of love for the Akim. Like, I know some of y'all brothers may not know who he is, but he's like, yo, like, I'm in hell, so y'all brothers don't have to be here. I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I could tell y'all like what is. You know, you don't have to feel that, but that's how the brothers like, yo, like, I love the Akim. I'm still in here. I'm teaching. I'm doing this, but I'm in the belly, and he tells me that every time I hear from him. You know, it is what it is. The brother fucked up. He knows, but he still loves the brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? And come on, man, we all in this thing.
But I mean, what
regardless
the scripture
until the end, right?
A just man will fall 7 times. 7 means completion,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So we gotta shake off, like, the, you know,
only one had the perfect walk, man. Only one Akim, and it's the true son of the Heavenly Father, man. Our leader, our king, man. Yahweh Shai was the only one to walk it perfect, man. That's the reason he went up on the cross, man. To bear all our iniquity, all our shortcomings, man.
But just like the Apostle Gabar would say, you know, you want to get the perfect example, look at Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai said, be ye perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. When you look up that word perfect in the Greek, all right, I forgot the actual Greek word, but I know the definition. It means spiritually mature, man. All right, it's a mature thing as a man when you go off to acknowledge your sin, man. How many times you bugged out, whether it's any relationship with a woman, with your kid, with your brother, but you won't let your pride down in order to fully recognize how you went off, man.
Like
this is why Ezra, which we're gonna get into the topic, was like, "Woe is me! Who shall be able to stand in those days, man? I'm a sinner, man."
That's the spirit.
We need Yahweh.
Like again, if you don't mind, I just want to make the testimony. Like, I went left on my mother. And I love my mother, you know what I'm saying? The Lord, you know, they're like, yo, you gotta, like, you know, you supposed to, you know, like, I even told my mother, like, yo, you make it crazy hard for me to honor you because you be killing me. You know what I'm saying? I know what you did to my father. I know these things. And you've been playing me for so long. And I'm in a situation now which ain't all that necessary to explain it. But I'm down bad, you know, and it's not the worst thing in the world, but a lot of it is my mother's doing. You know what I'm saying? And I've been loyal to them and my family and this and that and the next, and they've been doing me bad, you know, and I do right by them. I don't do wrong by them, you know. And I had to explain to my father today, like, yo, like, you know, they all talking bad about me right now, and that's not right, you know, because you know, they be like, yo, like Max the Hulk. This is what Yada's telling me, like, yo, the fam is saying, like, the Hulk's going left. You gotta calm him down. Look, this ain't the time though, like Salak, you know, this ain't weird, like I was saying before, the Galatians 1:10.
Mm-hmm.
We're not here to entertain y'all.
You're to please men.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Boo hoo 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 hoo. Yeah. We're here to do the absolute opposite. Mm-hmm. You niggas is fucking up. Mm-hmm. Fix it now, because you don't got much time. You don't.
That's right.
Time is running out on the bullshit. It is. Woo, 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 woo. Do what you want to do. But the Lord's getting ready to kill you niggas and make judgment all across the land. You want to be what would they say? You want to be a casualty? Get with it or get wiped the fuck out. A long time ago when I was a kid and I first came to this truth, you know, it was brothers that was basically saying, like, you know, basically like bow down or get murdered, nigga. Pretty much, like, you know, you can bow or you can get killed. Like, what you want to do? You can get with it or you can get out of here. There's only one way out. You see the chariots. The goofballs are seeing the chariots these days. The goofballs, the goofies. They're not even paying attention. They don't even know what the fuck they're looking at. Look at that, man. It's a dying star. That's crazy, Charles.
Or a comet or some shit.
Yeah, look at that comet up there, Robbie. Get the fuck out of here, man. You know what? They don't even know what they looking at. And it's our salvation up there, that wisdom 5 that we be talking about all the time. You know what I'm saying? Them chariots that, Lord willing, we get the fuck out of here on. You know, if we stay the course, if we walk the narrow path.
And you know, what motivates a lot of brothers, I would say, you know, I can't speak for every brother, but for myself, is, you know, I don't want to have to look at the men that fought the battle in the kingdom with my head down, man. It's kind of one of the same reasons I joined, you know, the infantry. So, you know, so these motherfuckers couldn't say they fought for me. Like, no, motherfucker, I fought with you type of situation, you know?
Yeah,
you don't want to have that shame on you, man. Especially you've been given this word, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Why let it be to your shame, man? Why not get diligence to be calling an election short, man?
Hey, bro, go back and let's grab some of these precepts. You know, I see the brothers is lighting it up, so let's grab some. Oh yeah, there you go, bam, there it is. Let's bring some of those out.
This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 10.
Slam those.
But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long suffering, charity, patience, persecutions, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch, at Iconium, at Lystra, what persecutions I endured, but out of them all the Lord delivered me.
Man, ooh, that's so heavy, bro, and spiritual as hell. The water, brother, because it's so heavy, man. I mean, come on, bro. What else? The persecutions, the affliction alone at Antioch and the starters, like, it's just, I mean, come on, man. It's kind of self-explanatory, really. And go ahead, bro.
This is the brother Amram, Kanak Tazak, book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 13, which, you know,
man,
all of us, when we came into the truth, knew this script, you know, because it's been brought out so many times. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Right.
You know, because, you know, the main topic of that is endure, man. I mean, the key word, buzzword, that endurance, man. You feel me?
Speak about 2 Timothy all the time.
You know, in Azara back in the day, you know, PT or whatever, or, you know, running them long distances, you gotta push, man, and you wanna, your lungs just killing you.
We had a cadence, and the cadence, you know, and it goes, you know, somebody's itty bitty heart can't take it, you know, somebody ain't gonna make it, you know, while you're running. And that cadence, you hear that shit while you're running, bro, and you're like, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna fucking finish this fucking run. What you talking about? My heart weak, you know, and you're chanting that motherfucking cadence, you know, which is wicked, but you know, it's spiritual, because you know they're saying somebody ain't gonna make it, and in your head you're like, it's not gonna be me, it's not gonna. And you keep pushing, and you keep pushing, and you keep running, and you keep running, you know.
And that's all you had to hear, like, you know, same shit, like all you had to hear in the fight gym, like, you know, somebody pussy today, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna get knocked out today, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna get choked today, and you in there like, nah, it ain't gonna be me. You fucking tripping, you right? Like, it's not gonna be me.
This is Zebulon Warrior, all day 144. Second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 76. And see, we're going to go into chapter 16, because this is where our point of the topic is today. And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith Yahweh Elohim, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. See, this is that you take antidepressant pills.
You know what I'm saying?
This is the true spiritual antidepressant pill, man. Because if you letting your sins weigh you down, which is iniquity, All right.
Ain't none of it's perfect.
You know, that you're gonna get that demon of depression, that depression demon is gonna come through and see a room that's nice and clean and furnished, man.
Like I was telling
but that's why you need the brotherhood, Oxalak, if I may add. You know, when you're running during PT, there's gonna be days where your heart not in it, bro.
Yeah.
You're like, man, I'm fucking tired of running, bro. I fucking don't want to run today. And you got a brother, you know, or a fellow soldier who's gonna fucking grab your ass and run with you. That's that one in that charity, man. You know, that's why that's so important amongst Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man.
Like that's my
because these battles, it does make you heavy of heart, man.
Oh yeah, no, man, it does. And you know what I'm saying? Like my testimony to y'all brothers is like, you know, like shit, man. Like I was trying to be Tony Montana selling weed, and like when I was, and I'm not proud of it at all. I'm just telling you. And like Yada was the thing that made me be like, yo, we could do better, we could do different, and we could come out of this. I don't want to do this. I want to teach the truth with you. It was him, you know. And I don't really like, nobody knows that, but I'm telling y'all brothers, and Malcolm told me to tell y'all, Yada pulled me out the fire because I was doing this shit for him. So
we'll look at the
and I had to. Yeah, I had to, you know.
Well, Yahweh Shai,
like Yahweh Shai, and then the teachers of my father, like everything. All of a sudden, it was like I was never gonna do that shit again. There was no way. And I was like, you know what? We're gonna do this, and we'll die for this. And if anybody got a problem with it, fuck them. And I've been the same. I've been that way since. And they mad. My whole family mad at me for that. I don't care. Y'all shouldn't care either, to be real, but I don't care.
The scripts say, hey, my servant shall eat and you shall be hungry. So there's a day, you know, the mankind will get judged for every idle word, man, especially those words against and to the Lord's prophets, man.
Yeah, I've been hearing it a lot lately. They want to be like, yo, remember when you were selling drugs? I'm like, yeah, I remember. But guess what I'm doing now?
Well, in Ezekiel, it says, you know, when the wicked man does wickedly and then he turns from his wicked ways and does righteous, all his wickedness will be pardoned. It's roughly paraphrasing. But when the righteous man doing righteous and then he go and do wicked things, you feel me? That righteousness don't count. Roughly paraphrasing. And I could bring up the script, but I'm sure the brothers that, you know, because Israelites, we know the scripts. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I could go get it. You see what I'm saying? But you feel me? You can't fall out of this thing. You righteous, the Most High and blot out your transgressions, man.
For real.
You know?
That's the point.
Through the blood of Yahweh Shai. Right? But what I wanted to bring out, because look at the precept, the dichotomy, right? Dichotomy meaning two ideas, all right, that seemingly go with each other but seem to contradict each other. So notice, sins and iniquities is the same thing, but yet one is down and one is up. Let not your sins weigh you down.
No.
But let not your iniquities lift up themselves.
Yes, nah, man.
You see what I'm saying? So the writing style of Ezra when he wrote this, you see what I'm saying? Because I mean, it's poetry. That's how you know he's Jake. It's Jake. You know what I mean?
No other way.
But I mean, we could keep it moving. He got another precept. This is the book of Judges, chapter 5, verse 11.
Yeah.
They that are delivered from the noise of archers. What is that? Them ICBMs, man. All right.
Lord,
you know, in the places of drawing water. Drawing water is representative of slavery. All right. Anytime you go into the scriptures, you had your tributaries and your servants go get the water for you. So us being in captivity under Esau, you see what I'm saying? So it's showing you, talking about in the spirit of America, Babylon the Great. We in the place of drawing water. We in captivity here. And the noise of the archers, all the sounds of the ICBMs pelter in this place. There's going to be people that's delivered from it.
Bang,
there,
bang, explosion.
There shall they rehearse the righteous acts of Yahweh, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of the villages in Israel. Then shall the people of Yahweh go down to the gates. You see? So right here, we're rehearsing what makes Yahweh smile, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what is gonna remember in second Esdras, the Son of Man putting crowns on those. You see what I'm saying? That basically did his will, man. That's like, what we looking for.
Which is like that plea, like, you know, in layman's terms, like that plea, like, Lord, you know, like I'm dirty as hell, but don't let them niggas kill me. Don't let them dirty Edomites kill me. I'm with you. Like, don't let them touch me. Y'all no. You know, it's that plea with the Lord, man. Like, I don't want Edom to touch me, man. In the end, when they put their hands on me, like many of you brothers, man, I want that spiritual power to come out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, can I get the etymology of rehearse?
Break it down, bro.
Hey, the brother.
Because we're practicing to get it right, right?
Oh, the elder Yarmaya. Yo, Shalom.
Shalom.
Yo, it's been a long time, brother, and I love you and I miss you. Lord willing, I want to come see y'all soon. And Lord willing, I can bring these brothers with me.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all with it.
Come.
If y'all with it, if y'all will have us.
That's a fact. But what was you about to bring out?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Rehearsal or rehearse. Late 14th century, restatement, repetition of the words of another. I'm going to go down to it's a noun. A practice session in preparation for a public performance. Rehearsal, psychology, a form of practice, repetition of information silently or aloud in order to keep it in short-term memory.
Mm-hmm. See, we're practicing, right?
Yeah.
Righteousness, while the 2/3 is consistently adding sin upon sin, which is practicing wickedness. Yeah, so look, it said that to have it in memory. We know through the scriptures that the Most High, remember, he can't lie, right? He's going to give a new covenant unto the house. Yo, that's a fact.
Stop playing. We gotta be serious for a second.
Yeah, Salak. But the new covenant, right? Jeremiah chapter 31 unto the house of Israel and the house of Judah, man, where he will put his laws in your inward parts, man. So it's going to be a downloaded already. Yep. So we practicing how it's going to feel, right? Consistently just not being able to go off. We in these bodies, so we go off. Yep. But we're rehearsing these righteous acts, man, because the spirit is constantly willing, man, and we want to walk in that. You're right, which is basically having the mind of Yahweh Shai. What is Romans? What is that? Chapter 12, right? Be not ye conformed to this world, but be ye transformed in the renewing of your minds. You see what I'm saying? This like we the type of thing that we got going on, all right, is mad serious, right? But yet we have a balance in this. You see what I'm saying? And the Most High basically is with those of a contrite heart, right? And he's going to give you the desires of the heart. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, this thing of ours, man, we have to be able to rejoice. All right. Well, remember Proverbs 1. We going to laugh at, their calamity, man.
Yeah.
Because they say, laugh now, cry later. When we really crying now to laugh later, man.
No, for real.
You know?
Going through, in other words, going through hell to get to heaven. Always. And forever.
Azara, did you have any precepts? Because I got a couple if you had some.
Yeah, I had one so you were saying something a while back, but I'll pull it out because it's still kind of going along, because like Maccabee said with Galatians, regardless of what y'all want to believe and how y'all feel about, whatever we teach, man, these things were all written of aforetime, what brothers are going to go through, what's going to happen, who's going to be saved, who's not going to be. So this is Psalms 55 and 11. So shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereinto I sent it.
Just, hey, bro, just, for goofies who don't listen good, read it again. If you don't mind.
Con, I got you. What? Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. it shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it.
Right. So remember in Thessalonians, it said that I will consume them by the spirit of my mouth. Who's his mouth? The prophets, man. That's that mouthpiece. So it just said what comes out of my mouth ain't going to come out, void. All right. What the prophets is saying in the spirit is going to come to pass. That's why I say in Ezekiel, lo, and they shall know a prophet was among them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And the scriptures talk about Jacob's trouble. It talks about the affliction of our forefathers, the prophets, man. It talks about the affliction that, the prophets are going to suffer in the last days, man.
Oh, you already know. You already know.
And the Most High's word is not coming back void, no matter how much we want to. No, I don't want to lose a brother. We might have to.
I don't understand.
There's casualties in war, man.
Hey, you know what? You have y'all brother. Just for brother, and well said, brother. We gonna get that. We gonna get that right there. I want this one. Those are all good. These are. I'm gonna get to rock. 10-8, but I want this one. The brother just posted right here. That's
the spirit. It's just overflowing right now.
Yeah, it always do. But brother, like you just said, it's a good movie. In the movie Black Hawk Down,
right?
The man who who's one of the special forces soldiers, he gives a statement that's basically like war is war. You don't have any control over war. Like, we don't have any control over this. You know what I'm saying? I can't pick and choose who gets shot. Somebody gets shot, they die, this and that. I have no control over that. We don't. We have no control over that at all. You know what I'm saying? Whatsoever. War's war. And it is what it is.
That's why I said you taught me this, Elder. Count the cost, man. You got to count the cost, man. When you step forward and you cross that line, as we say, you know what I'm saying?
Bro. Brothers know.
Make sure you count the cost, man.
We'll move forward.
Because not only are you calling out 2/3 wicked niggas, man, who love to shoot their own people, and they offered up Yahweh Shai, but you're chanting down the most wickedest people of all at the same time. And you think it's not a game. You're chanting down the most wicked race of people of all time on top of our own people that delivered up a Mashayak, man. Yahweh Shai. So you have to count this cost, man.
Facts. Count the cost, son. You know what you signed up for.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to get a couple precepts, and then we'll get to the Akim and Tawada for that. Showing us some love. Really showing Yahweh Bashem Yahushua love, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you're meditating and of the law, and you're keeping occupied in the prophecies, man. Because we just different, but like the Akim say, like when you got that glow on you, you see what I'm saying? It's hard to not. You're just gonna attract certain things, right? Yeah. But we're gonna go to, if we can't. Matter of fact, Azara, can you pull up the book of 1 Peter, chapter 4, verse 12?
You need something, man?
Yeah, pull up the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 2.
I got that for you.
Bring it out,
this is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. Behold, or Salakia, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. Want me to get that 13?
Well, let's break that down first, and then we get 13. So look, the first word, we're beloved of the Most High, man. We're, Lord willing, we his first fruits, that hope for elect. All right. Doesn't it say in Proverbs that the ones that he chastises is like a son unto him that he loves, man? So we're beloved. Yo, what's good, beloved? Yo, what's good? Yeah, you'll be beloved
what's up,
of the
man?
Most High. So we not supposed to be thinking that it's a strange thing. You see what I'm saying? Of the trials that we going through. We know what we going through. Whether they, the 2/3, the heathens, Esau get judged, or we getting judged, man. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua controls all things, man. All right. So notice it said a fiery. It didn't say a trial. It said a fiery trial. All right. So a trial. What happens when you get put on trial? right? They start hitting you with these questions that put you in the hot seat. You in the hot seat, right? So the Most High putting us in the hot seat. What you gonna do? What you gonna say? You just said earlier, every idle word you got to take account for in the day of judgment. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So now get the next verse, Baba Kushah.
Khan, verse 13, but rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Yahushua Mashiach's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy.
Right. So remember, I just said it's a time to rejoice, man.
Right.
Babylon is going down. We're seeing the kingdom
like Babylon
in step by steps being translated from one to another.
Sirach 10 and 8.
like the y'all told me earlier. You feel me? But now
I love you, Ak.
Nah, but peep, son. Peep.
Hey, Shalom,
right?
But
peep. So it just said that we could go through what Yahushua went through so we can glory when he come back, roughly paraphrasing. Why? Because that's going to be an opposite reaction, or should I say response. We're going to respond. Everybody else is going to react.
Right.
We're going to be rejoicing in his glory.
Right.
And I got scripts of what's going to happen to them when Yahushua come back. They're going to be in a total opposite emotion.
Like we constantly bring out the script. Isaiah 33.
Oh yeah. It's verse 6. I want to say.
Thank you very much.
But Azara, if you could get Revelation chapter 6 and starting at verse 14, because that's going to get it. But if you can bring out that,
I still got that. You said Malachi
3 and 2.
Let me get that for you.
You could start at verse 1 since it's verse 2.
Yeah, let me pull that out. Malachi 3, Salakia. Got it on the phone. Come on now. This is it right here, right? Same? Am I tripping? Or did it not go? Oh, let me try it. I think it's true. Salat. Okay. Salat. Malachi verse 3, chapter 3, verse 1. Behold, I send my messengers and shall prepare the way before me, and Yahweh, whom ye seek, shall suddenly come to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant, who ye delight in. Behold, he shall come, saith Yahweh of hosts.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to read 2?
Yeah.
Con.
That's the point.
Con. Salaki. Down to the point. But who may abide the day of his coming?
So the messenger of the covenant, remember, angel just means messenger, man. Right? What angels trapped in these chains of darkness? All right. Yahushua was a messenger. You see what I'm saying? So it just went talking about the messenger of his covenant. Now, verse 2, it said, who shall abide his coming? So Yahweh not coming back. Yahushua is coming back, man.
Mm-hmm.
You see? Go ahead.
Come. Select. And it reads, and just the second part of the second verse. And who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like a refiner, a refiner's fire, and like a fullness and like a fuller's soap.
Right. So a refiner's fire do the same thing of a fuller's soap. It completely purifies and cleans whatever it's interacting with.
Right.
You put something in a refiner's fire to purify it, whether it's gold, silver, right? Iron, steel.
Let me hit 3. Just bang it home, right? And he shall sit as a refiner and a purifier of silver, and he shall purify the sons of Levi and purge them as gold and silver.
Now, because of Yahushua dying, all right, remember he said in Revelation, I should make you a nation of kings and priests. So technically, we all kind of like Levites. You see what I'm saying? Which is law Yah, which means joined unto me, right? And Hosea said that he made the people that was no people, right? Are now will be called the sons of the living power. And, they shall be my people and I shall be their power, man. All right. So when it's talking about, the sons of Levi, go ahead.
Salakia. Let me get back in it real quick. Oh, man. All right. Salakia. And it reads, for he is like, Salakia. Let me go down. And purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto Yahweh, and the offering is in righteousness.
Right. So when we talk about, remember just in LA, the officer was like, yo, it's looking like the purge out here. The purge is coming according to the scripture.
Yeah.
Right. But the main purge is to the hopeful elect, man. Yeah. All right. He's trying to purge off all of your weakness, put off that weak nature, man. Right. We're supposed to be men of the Lord, straight up. Hey, yo, no effeminate spirit. All right, gird up your loins like a man. The Most High dealing with men.
I ain't gonna lie, I had to deal with Malcolm today. You know what I'm saying? Like I cursed my sister out. I was on one. You know what I'm saying? Just for me to y'all brothers, like letting the fam know, like this is it. Sick of y'all niggas, like this is it. I'm tired of shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And they was all mad at me, and I had to like address myself. I had to address myself to my elder, my father. It wasn't easy for me, but I know like I wasn't wrong. I wasn't right. I was cutting niggas down. Like fuck that. I'm ready to die for this. But that's it.
But that's what Hashatan, Esau, Ishashua, right? Adawam. You feel me? That's how they want to make you, and even Eve, Hawa,
fuck her,
right?
Fuck the
That's how they want to make you feel when you doing right. They want to make you feel like you're doing wrong. What did it say in Isaiah? Yeah. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, man. Yeah. So if open rebuke, they looking at that like you doing some wickedness.
You rebuke us.
When open rebuke is better than secret love. Yeah. But you done on that? You got all the meat.
Hey, if I may add real quick,
go ahead, bro.
Salak, this kingdom is full of feminine energy, right?
Oh,
but
yeah.
Back to the refining aspect of things, man. What does a refiner do when he's refining gold and melting down silver or gold? He's melting it down, right, to purge away the dross and everything, right? But also to mold it to his liking. Whether it be a utensil, a plate, he might make it a gold bar and put his stamp on it. You know what I'm saying? So why Yahweh Shai is putting us through a fire, it is to melt us down so that we could be molded into whatever he see fit, man.
You know what you just brought up? You remember in the movie Kill Bill when that one katana, which is a Hebrew word, was made by a certain specific master blacksmith, you feel me? Where it can literally slice your head open with one swipe, one stroke, right? But when you just said the stamp, right? That stamp certifies that gold is official 100% and is molded perfectly. You see, this is why in Revelation it says that the Lord's name, and in other translations is the Lord and his son, right? So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is in our foreheads, man. You see what I'm saying? And we looking for that mark of exemption, man. This thing is not a game. If y'all niggas think
MOTB, we want to download Yahweh giving out, you word. Like, I just want, man, imagine, like, you never have to trip on.
Wait, hold on. Yo, Fisher Turn Hunter 4 said, when gold and silver is pure, you can look at it and see your image. Yo, that's heavy.
Coin, like,
that's heavy, son. You feel me? So the Most High gonna keep putting you in the fire till he see his face in you, man.
Woo! Right, man. You know what I'm saying? How long?
That's
that made me. How long y'all niggas? Not for everybody. We all getting burnt up, but damn. How much so you niggas who ain't with this yet?
Hey, man, listen. See, you get so. That's why when I brought out that, and we all know it, endure hardness like a good soldier. I don't want to get onto those.
I ain't trying to trip.
But I'm from Brooklyn, so they say we Millie Rock on any block, right? Millie, hold on, Millie stand for militant, right? You feel me? Like, listen, I could go to any hood and I'm militant on that block. What a nigga going through to me? That's on the left hand side, but I'm just understanding on the right hand. You feel me? We gotta be militant for Yahweh Shah, man. This is a war, a spiritual war, man. All right, there's going to be bloodshed. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So with this thing is so it is levels to it, and it's so deep and heavy. You know what I mean? Like it just when you think about it, sometimes it's like, you can literally be standing in the ice cold outside and just think of the waves, and you still not gonna be able to understand the depth of his wisdom and understanding the knowledge, bro. You know? And
it doesn't work that way, bro.
Nah, Khan, I gotta bring this
one
up,
man. That way.
I remember this in I want to say in the Lashua and Quadash.
Yeah.
Yahweh Ash, I forgot what war was, but Yahweh Sham Khan. You see what I'm saying? The Lord is a man of war, the Lord is his name. That's and all that. Because I remember, imagine coming to the truth and you've been taught this wacky, tacky Christianity. And then you go and read, this is in the second book of the Bible. You feel me? This is how you know niggas be, or, Jake be claiming that, oh, yeah, I'm a Christian. I know. No, you don't, man. Because if you did and you read Exodus 15:3, you will understand how you need to move, man. Our power is a man of war, man. Period. He not playing. He coming back with a sword, man.
Absolutely. I mean,
this ain't for no. You see, the peace is gonna come later, but he gotta destroy this kingdom first. So this is why in Ecclesiastes, Salakia.
You good? Go ahead, line it up.
That's why it says for this every time under heaven. All right. One of the times is to break down, and the time is to build up. We got to get broke down first, man. Just like how we brought out the other day. You feel me? If you're gonna, matter of fact, at camp, right? If you building a crib, you can't just start building on the land. You got to literally break down the soil and start that basement floor, build up, put the cornerstone on, then build the rest of the crib. And that brings me back to Psalms, because it says, what is Psalms, it was like, you build the house in vain if Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, the Lord of hosts, don't build it.
Man,
you see what I'm saying?
It's heavy, bro.
It's gonna fall. It ain't on a right. It's on sand. It ain't on rock, man.
It's not on the rock. It's not on the rock.
You know, and we supposed to be lively stones. Hardness, endure hardness, man.
Hey, you got me thinking when you brought up the foundation. You know what I'm saying? We all didn't come into this world knowing the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So we were built up on faulty foundations of Christianity. Some brothers was Muslim. Some brothers is Buddhist. You know, and whatever. So what does the Most High have to do? Take that record and smash that foundation.
I try to call nobody, but y'all niggas was supposed to praise Buddha. That's tough.
But go ahead.
We was all fucking up.
You know what I'm saying? And the Most High got to take that wrecking ball and smash that house down to build up his own.
Smash it down, bro.
That's right. That's right, man. That's right.
Hey, I was on some Praise White Jesus Catholic shit. That's how I grew up. I had the little beads and everything.
And we got brothers that are speckled birds. So there might be brothers in Asia we don't even hear about, you know?
Right.
They might have grew up on that shit, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Khan. Yeah, this place has to go for the kingdom to come, man. You can't build upon something that's already weak, man.
It got to be destroyed.
You know, like for some of them brothers that might do construction or whatever, you feel me? It'd be an old house, and then let's say a woman is in there. There's no man, and she's trying to renovate it without actually, getting through the root of why the house gotta constantly be maintained through maintenance and all that. Nah, you trying to you see, like it smells like shit, but you want to Febreze over it. Nah, get to the root, man. You see what I'm saying?
For real.
And that's why Yahweh Shah is what? The root of David. You feel me? Which was a man after the Most High's heart, man.
For real.
Yahweh Shah consistently did the will of the Father, and this is why we try to be like him. So it only makes sense. How y'all Christians, right? Y'all want to be like him, but don't think y'all gonna go through something. This whole pre-tribulation, blah blah blah. But he went through all of this, but you not. Yeah. But like him.
But he was perfect, though. That's the thing. Yahweh Shah was perfect. You think you're not gonna get a recompense for what happened?
Get that
the things that you have done, you know what I'm saying? And that's the hardest pill to swallow, because once you come into this thing, you want it, right? But Yahweh Shah was perfect. Look what happened to him. Look, like the brother said, look at what happened to Job, man. These were upright men, you know what I'm saying? Walking the straight and narrow, you know what I'm saying? So how much more are you gonna get purged, man? You know what I'm saying? Like we live like wicked lives, man. Like we've all done wicked ass shit, man.
But see, people is seeing how much we really believe in this thing. You feel me? By the passion that we took. Remember, we supposed to speak boldly. I just seen earlier, it was nighttime somewhere in New York City. Apostle Ricard was out there on the street. You know what I mean? And he was like, yo, like, brought out when Paul was like, we speak boldly and all of that, right? I could get the script, but just understanding like the passion when they see the brothers and how we really believe this. This ain't no, the Most High is going to sift Israel for the ones that's just doing this for entertainment, like Elder Apostle the Hard saying. You see what I'm saying? We really, full-fledged about this thing. You see what I'm saying? Because like the apostle, the elder in LA, right? What else is there to believe in, bro?
Man, what else is there to believe in?
You literally gone, stumbling block, strong delusion, blinded from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah.
Man,
you see what I'm saying?
Like,
and that's a righteous thing. You see what I'm saying? Because the Most High he's the Most High. Who are you as a vessel, made the clay, made from the potter to say, why am I thus? You feel me? He made you that way, man.
For real, like,
and this is why we stay in a rejoiceful feeling that we have this understanding. God.
Like we used to kind of make jokes about the shit like when we was young, like, yo, like you gonna beef, because the Lord made you with your arm like this or whatever. Like, man, that's how you got built up. Like that's what it is. Accept it. I'm gonna get this right here. I got the Salakia. I want to say second Ezra. I had it. Salak. Damn, I did.
That's 5.
There it is. This is
6. That's 6.
Oh, I had it. I swear. Just turned the page too many times. Here it is. 28. It's right here. Salak. And I picked it up because I wanted to read. But as concerning Salakia, this is second Ezra 4 and 28.
Is it second? Because it's
I'm tripping. That's it. Let me go to the next. Damn, I'm tripping. Man, I'm tripping. You're right. Let me get this right. Let me get this right for Laki. Salaki.
Hey, GMF Chicago said you can't put sugar on shit and call it a sandwich. This place has got to go first.
That's a fact.
Yo, facts.
That's a fact.
Can't do.
Yeah, how was Shad not gonna say, he's not gonna go to Washington, D.C. in the White House and kick Joe Biden out and be like, yo, this is where I'm setting up my shit. Like, this place is gone.
So
see, all that technology and them so-called miracles that Esau Edom do, it's like that woman that's alluring.
Right.
You see, Babylon the Great is an alluring whore. You know what I'm saying? That is seducing you in when really she done been bust down 1,000 times, man. Just a. You feel me? Everybody's hand been in that cookie jar. You know what I mean? So
let me look it up.
You can't put shit on the. A sugar, right? Which is some type of nice place to live, the American dream on shit, which is Babylon the Great. You see what I'm saying? And call it like a sandwich. Like this is just the land of milk and honey, because it ain't, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we this and that and the third or whatever, but we still under captivity, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like the ox said right here. Where was he? The Ock was like, yo, I'm tired of bitch ass E taking endless taxes from my check.
No, this was.
Hey, I'm getting mine garnished now because of child support, bro.
Yo, you and me both, bro. Fuck them niggas. Get out my check, nigga. Yo, I'm broke already, son. I can't pay for shit.
That's how you know
we in my pocket.
We on the second leg of the Roman Empire.
Yeah, man.
Luke chapter 3, man.
Yo,
I tried to tax the whole world, God.
Like on some Nero shit. Like, as long as y'all come to the bread and circus and watch this bitch burn, I don't really care what y'all do.
Man, a ball, man.
Man, that's what it is. Salakia, I was right because I was reading and I was like, this is the same one. So I pulled it up. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is come yet or Salakia, it's not yet come.
Well, Galatians 4:6 said,
Thank you.
For the Most High is not mocked, for whatever a man shall sow,
Bang.
he shall reap.
Also
So if
reap.
evil is sown in this bloody city, right, Babylon the Great, you don't think that the Most High is going to, pay up, bro? You want to pick up your tab? America going to pick up his tab, man. Because the blood shall not be cleansed in the land thereof unless by the blood of him that sheddeth it, man. Pursuant to the book of Numbers, man. This place gotta go, man.
It has to.
All right. You come into this thing, we all know that we are true princes of power. We're royalty. We are the sons of Yasharallah. All right. But then you think about it. Let's just like a couple of brothers might have 10, 20, concubines or whatever in the stable.
That would be.
But when you think of it,
fire.
but nah, I mean, when you think of it, 20 bitches ain't shit now, nigga, compared to what? That's what hold on, but that's just like, let's say like the brother Azarah, he always say, oh yeah, y'all with the hoes, but I'm trying to fucking put this fucking fist in the Esau. You can't do that.
You're right. Bro.
So we waiting on the kingdom because it's a righteous thing, you see what I'm saying, to fucking judge the wicked through the spirit of power.
Big time.
So it's just like when you can't even fully bring out your full potential. One, we in these chains of darkness,
which sucks.
And the Most High overcame death. Remember, death and hell is going to be cast into the lake of fire, man. Yeah. Pursuant to the book of Revelation, only Israel is going to be having everlasting life. We're not going to be going through hell no more. These other nations are. Is going to have hell and death, but not us. So just knowing, like, damn, servants. I seen servants upon horses and princes walking the earth. Mm-hmm. When we supposed to be in that rulership position, high and mighty. But because that bring me to the script. I remember when I looked it up. It's in Isaiah. I forgot but it says they shall boast of themselves. Yep. When you look up that word boast, we gonna be stunting in the kingdom, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? See, the meek shall inherit the earth. Those that are exalt themselves shall be abased. Those that are humble shall be exalted, man. You see what I'm saying? It's not like we're not looking to be exalted. We are. So we keeping ourselves in a humble state now because we know. Right. Remember, Yahweh Shai himself cried that, Father, glorify me like how I was in my first estate, basically when I was with you, man.
Right.
In the spiritual realm. So we can't do the same. We want to be back in our original estate, man.
Right.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say,
because I got more scripts too. You feel me? And the brothers, the water to the Aki and
for real. Like, man, we're not used to the love like this. So
hey, be real, like, for real. Yeah, we not.
So y'all boosting brother spirits right now, for real. We gonna go for 3 hours. Y'all keep pushing. Y'all keep pushing us. Salak, I wanted to get wisdom in 5. But I see brothers is kind of already in wisdom. I see some things.
You had Amos though.
Oh yeah, I grabbed Amos. Let me grab that real quick. It was Amos 9, but it was hold on, Salak. Let me get what I wanted. It was Amos 9 and 8. Somehow, shifted to Obadiah. How's that forget? Let me get this. This is Amos, Salakia, 9 and 8, and it reads, behold, the eyes of Yahweh, behold, the eyes of the Mashiach Yahweh, or Salakia, Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from the face of the earth.
Now we know this is talking about Judah and Jerusalem and Israel, but we can apply this to, Esau, yeah?
Right. And it, Salakia, and it reads, I will destroy it from the face of the earth. Oh shit. Phone close, Slack. I will destroy it from the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahweh. Mm-hmm. Slack. And that
That's
was
yeah.
that was
So
where I was at with it.
so right, because he's always going to save a remnant.
Right.
Because
Let me get the next
if it
one.
was
Smart.
up to basically us, we would have been as of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Right.
That's not saying that we would have been fat, alternative lifestyles like them, but we would have been destroyed like Sodom and Gomorrah was. You see what I'm saying? So, did you bring up that revelation for me, Azara?
I'm still holding it. I got you.
Yeah, bring
You
it
want
up.
6 and 14?
Select, bro. My fault. I didn't know you had
Con.
You want a 6 and 14, right?
Baba Kushah, yeah, down to like 17 or 18.
Con. This is Revelation 6 and 14. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and every island were moved out of their places.
Right. So the every mountain and island, the kingdom is mountain, right? An island, a literal island. The heaven is going to be departed as a scroll. That's the John the Revelator in ancient terms, looking at a mushroom cloud. All right, when these ICBMs, pelter America, Babylon the Great. Continue out.
15. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains.
So everybody, bondmen, free men, the upper class, lower class, everybody is going to hide. All right, that is not of the elect, obviously, because that's what we're talking about from Yahweh Shai. So remember when we said that we shall, rejoice for the for the glory of Yahweh when Yahweh Shai when he come back. So this is that opposite that is talking about. So if you're not glorying in the fact that Yahweh Shai is coming back, this is what you're going to be doing when that time comes. Go ahead,
Verse 16, and said to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb.
Right. So if you think about it, why would you be hiding from your salvation?
Right.
The Lamb is your salvation. He's going to be coming in a glorious angelic power, an angelic state in chariots, and there's going to be people running away from that which is to save you from the destruction. Like, can you picture these people's mindset? That means that they were caught as a thief in the night. They don't know what's going on. They have no wisdom.
Them niggas that was sitting in the car with their head down on the phone and the pistol was caught slipping, son.
Exactly.
It really is.
Keep going.
Well, Yahweh Shai said he knows them not, because Jacob always pulling away the shoulder.
My money, boy. You know what I'm saying?
They're not built up in the spirit because the Most High blinded them, so they don't understand that it's their salvation. They trust in Egypt. So Egypt, what does Egypt show them? It shows them movies like Don't Look Up. You know what I'm saying? War of the Worlds. So on and so forth.
Where they make it the giggle shit. You know what I'm saying? Today, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like today, I had a conversation with my coworker, right? My coworker's from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from Chicago. I've been to Chicago. I've been around this, that. It's relevant, I promise. We was talking today. It was like, yo, it's things you can do in certain cities and it's things you can't do in other cities. He's like, yo, like parking garages, for instance, like here you can go in a parking garage, you can fuck around, go up and down levels, do this and that, wander, so to speak. In Chicago, you can't do that. For brothers who live there, they know what I'm saying. You can't go down and up and down levels, blah blah, blah, explore no goddamn parking garage. You get in the parking garage, you get the fuck out. That's the plan. You in and out. Here you can fuck around, dig around, this and that. That's not the case, but it's not the point either. But I'm just talking. Let's get to some scripts, but still, it's the same with the scripts, man. Like these people fucking around, game time is over. Like it's all the cities you could have fucked around and they dying. All that bullshit's over with. Like we getting down to the nitty gritty. Either you with it or you not, and that's it. Go ahead, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You had this?
Nah, Azra had a little bit more.
All right, go ahead, bro. I ain't trying to stop you with that.
Hey, did you want me to read 16 again, or did you want me to go to 17?
You can read 16 and go down.
All right, I'm gonna read it again. 6 and 16, Revelation 6 and 16, and said to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us and hide us from the wrath, from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, Salat, and from the wrath of the Lamb.
Right, which is Yahweh Shah. So notice this is Yahweh Shah's wrath.
Yep.
Yahweh. This is why his eyes is so red, man. He's angry.
Pistosity.
You feel me? This nigga is not this nigga. Our high priest, Salakia, right. You know, slip of the tongue.
Big bro.
You know, you feel me? Our big bro, our high priest, our Lord and Savior is literally pissed the fuck off, man. All right? Because of everything that he's doing to his elect. You know what I mean? Looking at this wicked ass kingdom when he should have his kingdom on earth. You see what I'm saying? The people that pierced him, if you go, you know, Revelation 1, right? You know, they shall see him, talking about reincarnation, so on and so forth. You feel me? So he got a lot of, you know, who is this that cometh from every time? You know how Martin, who are the players from the Himalayas? I be thinking, yo, who is this that cometh from Basra with his garments dyed as if he trod it in the wine press? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Yahweh Shah is not playing when he coming back. But continue, Oxley.
Khan, and just to land back for you too, Wak, you know, just like the Most High said, he's gonna impart his indignation, his anger on his elect men. The same way Yahweh Shai, because what did Yahweh Shai say? I'm about my Father's business.
Yeah, true.
So he's sitting at the right hand of the Heavenly Father. He's seeing everything that pisses off the Heavenly Father to the point where he would really do away with Israel if not for the promise. You know what I'm saying? So Yahweh Shai is mad as hell, man. Like, did I not come here? Did I not fucking teach y'all niggas? Did I not fucking sacrifice my life, man?
Yeah,
Bro,
no, I mean that's
right
deep because
sprinkling my blood, boy. You know what I'm saying? How
many times y'all done seen like I don't know, on a World Star video or something like that, right? Whether it's a mother or father and they got a son or a daughter, and the mother or the father could be yelling at something like they about to fight, and the little 3-year-old is dead, like willing to fight too. Like your son or your daughter is mad because they parents is mad. How you gonna get my parents mad? This is why we go so hard when false doctrines and false prophets is out there, man. Because you're using the name of our Father Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, all right, in vain, right, and using that to prophesy falseness, man. And we not with it, because you gonna put respect on our Father's name, man. You ain't gonna sit here and try to use the scriptures for filthy lucre's sake, or you know, fame or whatever it may be, you know. But go ahead.
This is Revelation 6 and 17. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?
See, that's the point. Because the topic of this is woe is me. Now, and because of that, can you get 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 17?
Yeah, so, I'm holding it.
Okay, so right. So this day is not a regular day. It's a great day. You know? Remember how you used to wait if let's say you graduated high school or the first day of school, and this day was just greater than the rest of the days, man. So when Yahweh shall come, this is going to be a great day. It ain't a regular day, because this is the day of the hopeful elect salvation. Lord willing, we be of that number. You know?
Yeah,
and before you get that scripture, I'm going to bring out this real quick. Zebulon Warrior, day 144. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, verse 6. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth. Right? Now, when you go into in Zechariah, isn't it the chariots is a curse upon the earth to those that lie? Am I right?
Maybe you should tell the truth.
And
I'm just saying.
And they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned. You see, because like when you see World War Z and these laser beams, he's literally gonna be zapping like Elder Apostle Gabar be saying that wappo zappo. You know what I'm saying? You just running, you running.
The movie, bro. Yeah, like
and you get disintegrated, man.
Man, look, the Brodies was lighting it up. but still, like all facts, bro.
Mm-hmm. Therefore, the earth is burning, few men left. See,
Goodbye.
That's the remnant. That's the elect.
Independent.
You see what I'm saying? We trying to be that left in that point.
And Lord willing,
you know,
Lord
willing, come.
You know, once you get that power, man. I mean, I would be lying if I said I didn't want to see brothers pull niggas limb from limb. I'd be lying.
Con.
Y'all deserve the power, man. You know, some of us have seen some horrible shit in life. Like, man, I wish y'all the power to rip niggas limb from limb. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing.
Mm-hmm.
That's, you know, damn.
But go ahead up. And then
I got that second episode, but I got a primer preset for you, August, real quick. And it's on topic too. This is Jeremiah chapter 30, and I'm gonna just hit 5 and 6 real quick for him. For thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Oh, Salak, verse 7. Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it, like you were saying.
Hold on, Salak. See, that
go crazy,
bro. It's so heavy because if you have to be a historical nut to really lament like Jeremiah the prophet, right? To understand when he's saying there is no day like it. If you don't know history, that's not going to really hit you like it should. If you know history and all of the wars that had happened, and specifically Israelite history, when you go into 70 AD, right? When you go into the transatlantic slave trade, all right? When you go into the
Maccabean revolt,
when you go into the Spaniards in the Northern Kingdom and the Central and South America,
the Battle of Hastings, World War II, Vietnam. Look at all the bloody battles in Vietnam alone.
When you put that all in a bucket, it's still not going to weigh up.
The flood
is still not going to weigh up to what we're about to come and see. You see what I'm saying? So this is why the just shall live by his faith, because you have to have faith when you literally could be the Most High can literally, you literally like pass out, like you die almost, your brain dead or something, or some next shit, and you still be able to be like, yo, the Lord gonna save me, man. You know what I mean? You could be shot up, or you running and you catch a cramp. And
I've had dreams like
some cannibals. I've had dreams like some cannibal zombies is literally over there, and he's right on top of you. You feel me? You like, yo, the Most High gonna lift up the standard.
Like I had dreams,
and then out of you know what I mean? It's just like the Most High can wait till remember the Most High. We just talked about Jonah.
Right.
He was in the belly of a fucking fish for 3 days, man. A lot of y'all niggas can't do 3 days in the county, man.
Without telling on everybody, period, or whatever else. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, he called that hell.
That's so
my
deep.
Nigga, you ain't got no sun, no food. You just fucking salt water all over you and shit. You see what I'm saying?
Sick, down, probably throwing up, nasty in there.
Yeah, like you felt like, come on, son. Can't breathe and shit.
Smell like booty. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
So it lets you know, if the Most I say, yo, go prophesy against Nineveh, man. And modern day Nineveh is America. You think I'm gonna not do it so he can put me in hell for 3 days? I already did 3 years, man.
3 years in hell. I did 48 hours.
I'm not laughing at you. That's rough, bro. That was deep. That was deep. I'm not laughing at you.
Nah, but like, yo, this
fuck
shit,
that,
like,
son.
Because that's why, like, y'all don't, man. I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna say this for the brethren, because all the brethren I know for a fact, you feel me, have read, this right here, front to back, more than once. All right.
And
I've read me personally.
But
I've read this.
If you haven't, then you need to do so
before Yahweh shall come back. You think is going to happen if Yahweh shall come back and you calling yourself a so-called Christian?
I remember the elder.
I know him, but you ain't read this at least one time.
The elder in here, he got on my neck. He was like, "You ain't read it like multiple times?" Not really. And that shit cut me, and I went right back to Genesis.
Start reading.
And got back in it,
Right.
I was like, yo, like my feelings.
Like, come on, son. You feel me? Y'all would put more in, and I'm not knocking brothers that play video games or basketball or whatever. You know what I mean? But when it comes to this, bro, you see what I'm saying? This should be a type of remember, give thy diligence. Give diligence to make thy calling and election sure, man. You see what I'm saying? So when I came into the truth, man, I broke down the testimony to brothers. I'm not going to let the end of the world come when I'm seeing this shit in front of my face.
And I was asleep.
And I didn't read his word all the way through, man. Because I'm just talking about the historical context. I'm not even talking about the puzzle pieces, precept upon precept, line upon line, because that's going to unlock, certain of the mysteries. But go ahead.
I just,
well, he said I come in the volume of the book. So
how you have a shot? Look, that was perfect. Yo, that's the spirit. So how you gonna know Yahweh Shai if he's in the volume of the book, man? You have to
the Old Testament.
The whole
volume. That's to the Old Testament Israelites, bro.
Eat the whole roll. And
the Apocrypha too.
The only way you gonna know Yahweh Shai, man.
Particularly this one, the 1611. If you ain't got this one,
Come on, son.
Regard the chicken hand. That's the whole thing. But this 1611 is what you need, with the Apocrypha included. All right.
And it's $24. If you got a pair of Jordans and you don't have a 1611, you deserve whatever you get.
You ain't got a 1611.
Chill. You cutting them out. You cutting them.
Let's be real. Hey, brothers got nice things. That's okay. It's okay to be fly. I want my brothers to be fly. But if you don't got a fucking 1611, not a fucking, but if you don't got the separate book that's $24, and you got brand new Jordans. You got the new
bought some Jordans as well.
The new fitteds, you know what I'm saying? How dare you, man? A no fitted cap is more than the scriptures.
But it's love, bro. We ain't jumping on you, but like, yo, if you can afford it, it's $24. Go get you a 1611 and stop playing.
And if it's that serious and you that to a lower state,
yo, I love you, brother. Yes, I was just gonna say I love you, brothers enough. I will buy you a 20. I will buy you the 1611. Stop playing. And I'm pretty sure it's 100 brothers around the
product. Hey, Jake talking about they got 5 on it. We could all put 5 on it.
Just saying, stop playing. Don't do that shit to yourself. Go get you a 1611 and stop playing. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no time for that.
Because I done done it already.
Man,
brothers.
Yo,
swords, man.
Yo, wherever the brother Gar is in the world, yo, for water, brother, he did this for me.
Hey, Zebulon Word says, stop cash apping Keisha $24 and get you a 1611.
Yeah, fuck Keisha. Her booty got dimples, son. Get you.
Keisha like, hold on. He's like, I want to see you tonight, but you gonna pick me up and simp Jake like, nah, my car down, but I'll send you $24 to catch an Uber.
Yeah. You better.
I'm done with Jake, bro. I'm done with Jake.
You gotta laugh.
Y'all niggas in the big cities know what's up.
Yeah.
Spending a little $24 for Uber, so you can get some pooms tonight. Bust them glutes.
I don't care what your city is.
Come on, man.
I don't care what your city is. Fuck that money.
The glutes gonna come regardless. Whether it's this life, that life, you'll be all right, man.
The glutes. Hey, I might have to trademark that one and coach you on that one, bro.
Hey, that's some old
coming, bro.
Listen, that's some old school Brooklyn shit, bro.
Yeah, I can tell.
Shorty be like, yo, I'm ready for my man to come home and bust these glutes.
Get the fuck out.
Hey, let me read verse 7 again so they understand why we going into this real quick.
Come.
Yo, it's love. Hold on, Salakia. Let me.
This is Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Right. Yep. So those that endure to the end,
is
the ones that's going to be saved out of it, like it says in the New Testament. Who endure to the end, the same shall be saved. All right. So this time that we's coming, see, we can do a laundry list of the things that's pop. Like I'm gonna name 5 things, right? Right. Economic collapse.
Bam.
5G.
Bam. That's fucking up a whole lot of people.
The Vanessa.
Bam. That's another one.
The MOTB.
Food shortage.
The supply chain. Shortage. Yeah,
What else? Energy shortage.
Energy, climate change. What? Salat. What was I about to say? So damn, son.
What problem do we not have?
Yeah, I mean, it's just
this point.
Yeah,
what problem do you not have?
It's just so.
Well, just to land back real quick. Why wouldn't you get a King James 16:11 when the famine of the word about to hit, man? Amos 8:11. You know what I'm saying? Why?
Well,
you're not gonna be able to get the breakdowns from brothers forever.
No, facts. I mean, that's part of the thing too. Like this is gonna go away. How long the elders been telling us like get these lessons while they hot?
But see, but remember, we saved by faith, bro. There's times that I heard Elder Apostle Tahar, like there's a point where you could just listen to the brothers' videos and that's sufficient enough because there's so much scripts that's coming out, right? And remember, who shall teach them doctrine, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. So at this point, yes, it's nice to know certain history. You feel me? You have to know the history. However, if you just now coming into this thing, these 11th hour Israelites, you should just be dwelled in the prophecies, man.
Yeah,
that's to come. You feel me? The MOTB, the ICBMs.
Yep.
You feel me? And you just believing on the names of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. At the end of the day, everything else, you feel me? You just gotta, use
you don't get it in the kingdom anyway in the new body. But what we were talking about goes into the diligence in making your calling and election sure. Because I know that like these brothers, I've done wickedly in this life, and I'm trying to escape the hellfire just like these brothers is, man.
Bro, I'm out here.
So that's why brothers is reading the scripts multiple times and so on and so forth. They're giving diligence, man.
Yeah. We out here desperately trying to wash the blood off our hands. You know what I'm saying? I used to tell niggas that shit all the time, like when I was young in the truth, like flat out, like, yo, like I'm dirty as hell, son. You don't even have no idea how I'm trying to wash the blood off my hands.
We got righteousness as filthy rags, man.
Period. Right. I'm dirty, son. I'm trying to wash this blood off my hands. I love my people, you heard?
Come, Salakia,
I'm just saying, bro.
The
spirit.
The Ak got a perfect hatred for Esau, where his YouTube is Obadiah 118.
Yo, I love
that. All the brothers, but that was a vengeful spirit. I know how you feel, brother. I know how you feel, man.
All y'all think
there
shall be none remaining
to whooping Esau's ass.
That's right, yo. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 24. Can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him?
Catch you, son.
Saith Yahweh, do not I fill heaven and earth?
On your
saith
neck.
Yahweh. Right?
On your neck.
No matter what you do, the Most High sees everything, whether it's good or whether it's evil, man.
Right.
Whether it's clean, whether it's unclean, whether it's holy, whether it's wicked, man. And you're going to have to take account of it in the day of judgment, man.
That's a perfect segue to Second Esdras right here.
Okay, bring it out.
Go ahead, Brody.
This is Second Esdras 16 and verse 17. Woe is me. Woe is me. This is Prophet Ezra right here, man. Who will deliver me in those days? Verse
now, Salakia. Ezra or Izarah means helped.
Help me.
Help me, Lord.
So that gives a whole nother light to this precept right here. So the prophet who comes in the name of help help me, right? It's saying, woe is me. So if he is helped of Yahweh, he's a prophet, he's of the elect. And him himself is like, yo, I need you, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
It's getting rough.
How you see? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Verse 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in the fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when the evil shall come?
Right. So we kind of in the same spirit. We are hoping we're on the graces and mercy of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. What are we going to do? Or we know what we're going to do. We're going to have faith and believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You know, we're going to call on his name.
Yep.
We going to understand that he's the one and the only one that is going to redeem us out of that situation, out of that troubles. What does it say in Job? 6 troubles, yea, even in the 7th shall he, redeem me or save me, roughly paraphrasing. And that 7 troubles, that 7th trumpet that's talking about the missiles coming to destroy this place, man.
And just to expound on Ezra a little bit, the reason he's in that spirit, being a prophet, is because he was contrite and humble, man. He viewed other men as more worthy of the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua than himself. And that's why Ezra was counted worthy, man. None of us in this lobby right here, man, got 37 years on the highways and byways. So our righteousness is damn sure filthy rags, bro.
I mean, I know mine is, bro. I know mine. I have no problem living that. Let me land back off you real quick, bro. But it's Mark 13:7, and it reads. Actually, I'm gonna do 6. For many shall come in my name, saying, "For I am the Mashiach," and shall deceive many. And when ye shall hear, Salakia, of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must be, but the end shall not be yet. And that's like, man, that's what we dealing with now, man. We right here. We at the end of this thing. Rumors of wars are happening every day, all over the world. Whether it be Russia and Ukraine, Israel and Iran, the U.S. and this and that, whatever it may be, this is taking place daily. Like daily, we're having these issues. You got insurrection amongst men all over the place. That's another, roughly paraphrasing scripture. You got all these things taking place. All the end time parables are right in your nose, right under your nose. If you can't get with it, you don't want to be with it. And that's up to you. That's fine. Get left behind, whatever it is, But you better wake up. You ain't got a whole lot of time. Period. For whether for anybody, really. You know what I'm saying?
Like the brother put in the group chat, the terror of the Lord persuading men, man. So if you're not persuaded, the Most High is not trying to put his fear upon you. If he's not putting his fear upon you, he's damn sure not putting his wisdom upon you.
Yo, if it's too much for you to be scared.
Well, you're not a man, because in Ecclesiastes says this is the whole duty of man. To fear God and to keep
that's a deep cut. That's a deep cut.
So if you're not a man,
Which one? Salaki. Let me just go get it.
Okay, Ecclesiastes 12 and
12 something, right?
12 and 10.
It's the last precept.
Let me get it.
Let me see.
That's
second to last.
Well, that's a rock. That's a rock about.
Am I not? The book. The book. So Ecclesiastes.
That's Ecclesiastes.
Right. Here's Salaki. Go ahead, brother. Let me see if I beat you to it. You cold.
It's 12 and 9.
I thought it was 12 and 9.
Yeah. I got it.
Damn, bro.
I have it already, but y'all can get it. It's 12 and 9.
Yeah, the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 9.
Oh, shit.
12 and 13 is where the point is.
Yeah, well, I guess I saw, because I was like, wait, whoa. 12 and 9. And moreover, because the preacher was wise, talking about Solomon, Shalamah in the Lashawan HaKodash, he still taught the people knowledge. Yea, he gave good heed and sought out and set in order many proverbs. The preachers sought to find out acceptable words, and that which was written was upright. So all the words in the scriptures is upright. Right. Even words of truth, right? Doesn't it say about Yahweh Shah that his words are faithful and true?
What does it say at the end? What does it say at the end? If you add on and do this and that and extra, then curses unto you, right? All the curses in this book onto you. So what's that say? You know?
In verse 11, the words of the wise are as golds and as nails fastened by the masses of assemblies, which are given from one shepherd. And further by these, my son, be admonished. Of making many books there is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
The whole matter.
Fear the Most High,
and
keep his commandments.
Keep the commandments.
For this is the whole duty of man.
For what?
All right, so that's why I said, how can you be a man if you don't know? If you don't fear him and keep his commandments, because you don't know your whole duty, man.
You run around talking about some like
what is it?
I'm not afraid, or
what is it?
I don't care about that.
That's love.
What?
That God is love spirit. What does it say in the New Testament? Apostle Gabal bringing out all the time. Examine thyself if thou shalt be in the faith, man.
Come.
You feel me? So if you don't know the whole duty of man, that means you haven't examined yourself, man. You feel me? And one of those commandments, we have to have faith in this thing, man. Bring out what faith is, Azariah. You know that by heart.
Come on, bro. Go ahead.
You want me just to say it, or you want me to say it?
Come.
Yes.
Faith is the substance of things hoped for, and the belief in things not seen.
Exactly,
That's
man.
my Brody, bro.
All right. So one, remember, no man has seen the Father, man.
God.
That's why he sent his son in his image. So if we've seen the Son, we've seen the Father. So the substance of things not seen, man. You feel me?
The substance of things hoped for, the belief in the things not seen.
Man.
So the belief in Yahweh, which is unseen, because that's the substance. Exactly, because that's the substance of things hoped for. Because we hope to see Yahweh shine.
Well, we hope to be saved. That's the substance. We hope for the kingdom. We hope for to not be on the bottom, but to be on the top.
Well, how you gonna see and get the kingdom if you don't see Yahweh Shah coming back?
Right.
Because even if you die in the faith, when you raised up first, you're gonna see Yahweh Shah in the fathership, man.
Gone.
So one of the main things is seeing out. Didn't Job say, "I will see my God"? Roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find that.
Real quick. Where was this?
This is the book of Job, chapter 19, verse 26. And though after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see the Most High.
So after after the worms destroy my body. Say it again.
Yet in my flesh shall I see the Most High.
Thank you.
So all of these Sadducees, right? Remember, they didn't believe in the resurrection. They going off, man.
They was like, what?
They going off because even Job, way back
real.
then, was like in his flesh, man. He's going to see the Most High, man, and that is a big desire, man, of seeing Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh.
Why you think Timothy ran up to the? I ain't trying to make it like a big deal, but why you think he was like, what? The Most High back? It mattered, and it matters now. We still waiting on him to come back for us the big time, the one time,
yeah.
the one time for the
all
one
of
time.
All of these descriptions and depictions that we making,
Man,
we want to know what he fully look like, man. We have an idea through the word.
I want to see it.
You see what I'm saying? We know what it encompasses. All right.
Did you already get that Job 19?
Nah, get it, bro. Get it. Did you?
This is Job 19 and
26.
26. I'm gonna read it. 27. And though after my skin worms destroy the body, yet in my flesh shall I see Yahweh.
That's what you just brought out, right? Yeah, it's the same. That's the same, man. That's what it is.
Con.
Go ahead, bro. You
I
got
don't know
more?
if you found that. Whom I shall see for myself, and mine eyes shall behold, and not another, though my reins be consumed within me.
Right. You feel me? He shall behold it, and not another, man. So this man had full faith, you know what I mean, in his integrity. The same thing with David, man. All right. You can't have that spirit.
But that proves that Job is Yahweh Shai.
That who?
That Job is Yahweh Shai, man.
How is Job
reincarnation?
What you mean, bro?
How is Job Yahweh Shai?
Because he was perfect and upright, and then he went through all those afflictions, and he kept his integrity, man.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, that's off, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah, bro.
That's not it. That's not it.
Because the reason you feel me, because when Job was talking about that first of all, if Job was
I do got this. I'll be right back.
Oh, the bathroom. Yeah. When Job was seeing that, he talking about he want to see the Most High. You feel me? Well, we know in the spirit, he was in that messianic spirit wanting to see Yahweh Shai. You see what I'm saying? So when we go down into it, all right, Job of the tribe of, I want to say, of Issachar, all right, he had these sons and these daughters, and when he was dealing with his woman, all right, and how the Most High was like, you know, who has have you considered my servant Job? Job was a prophet out of, what is it? Matter of fact, we're gonna get it out in the land of Uz. All right. Right, this is the book of Job, chapter 1, verse 1. There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared the Most High and eschewed evil. All right. So he was a man, an Israelite, you see what I'm saying, that feared the Most High, and he hated evil. All right. And he was perfect and upright, but the Most High still had to basically check him, because in a certain degree he was acting like he was self-righteous, as if the Most High can't do whatever he wants to do for him, for it to be an example for in the future, because he didn't really understand. That's why he was going through all these questions. You see what I'm saying? Why was I going through this? Why was I going through
all that? Yeah, con.
Right. So the reason I say, because from what I know, especially from the apostles, Adam, all right, for the spirit of Yahweh Shai going through Adam first in the reincarnation, then Melchizedek, then Isaac, then Solomon, then Yahweh Shai.
Yo, Ark, when we link, I'm gonna show you the bloodline so you can see it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? No worries. I got you, bro.
Con.
Learning points, ain't nothing. Did you have some else?
I might have had one more script. Well, we did the second Esdras 16, and I did the first 14. Right. So there's one more. I'm trying to see. I want to. Was it in Peter? But stand in boldness, or my bold, or whatever.
Wisdom. Just get wisdom 5.
Con. Hey, the spirit just
grab it for me, bro.
Because he came through a certain bloodline. He had to be the root of David. You know what I'm saying? i.e., why he was Joseph's son. You know what I'm
saying? Absolutely.
Because Joseph was of the seed of David. Khan, Shalak. Misspoke, Shalak.
No, you good, bro. Let me grab this. Unless somebody get it first, let me grab this wisdom 5. And we could just
we're gonna conclude after this.
Conclude on that. Salakia. I know actually it's over here. So not this. Damn, too loud. Bear with us. I'm tripping. I got it.
Do you got it out?
Lord willing, I'm like, dang. You know them pages.
Wisdom of Solomon 5 and what?
I appreciate it. 5 and 1, bro. 5 and 1.
You want to start at 5 and 1?
Yeah, get it 5 and 1.
All right, this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1.
Pages. Here it is. No. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well,
go ahead.
You can follow along. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
That's right, man.
And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
Because it's gonna be the end, man. All right. The brothers who look like this brother here, and the brothers who look like, the Hispanic brothers from the Northern Kingdom and this and that and the next, who are not supposed to be getting snatched up and saved. Those are gonna be the ones that are getting like beamed up in chariots and this and that and the next. They're getting like, good things happening for them, and everybody else is hungry. Those are gonna be the ones who you was calling niggas, spicks and skins. They're gonna be the ones.
Far beyond all that they looked for.
Just completely beyond what you thought salvation was, right? Like the little butt naked angels going to heaven and woo woo woo.
Well, the angry dudes on the street corner and not the Christians in the church.
Exactly.
The so-called bums that they think we are, man.
The bum camps you heard.
Instead of Tony Jakes in his Bentley or Rolls Royce.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, bum brother. Exactly.
And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision. So derision means ridicule.
So they was talking shit the whole time. You niggas and spicks and skins, you the ones, blah, blah, blah. You was the one. Yeah, us. The ones you didn't want to see win. We win in the end.
And a proverb of reproach, we fools accounted his life madness.
Straight madness. Y'all thought we was crazy, didn't you? You really thought we was nuts, huh? You thought we was booty. You thought we was booty cheeks crazy, huh? Butt cheeks nasty naked crazy, didn't you?
And his end to be without honor.
We had no honor doing this, huh? There was nothing at the end of this rainbow, so to speak, for us. We was just bullshitting, buying
for nothing.
Yeah, we was out here prophesying in the street with garments, looking crazy for no reason. We was doing that for no reason, to get ridiculed by y'all. That's what we came out here for. Okay.
How is he numbered among the children of the Most High?
Oh, you're mad now. Just a little bit, because some of y'all mad now.
And his lot is among the saints.
What? And they tight? Like what? It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. You're seeing the change. You're witnessing this happen. You're witnessing this happen every day.
If you don't mind, I'm going to get to verse 8.
Go ahead.
That's cool.
Go ahead, brother.
Verse 6. Therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness hath not shined unto us.
Not in a long time.
And the sun of righteousness rose not upon us.
Nope.
We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction.
Spent your whole life doing bullshit. Go ahead.
Yea, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way.
No ways.
But and that's crazy because remember Yahushua said, out of him cometh living waters. There ain't no waters in the desert.
Nope.
So they went in ways that would not sustain life.
We should have died. All of our people should have went extinct. How'd you live?
But as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it. What hath pride profited us? Or what good hath riches with our vaunting brought us? You know, and then remember who got the most pride? Esau, man. You know, and they got the most riches too. So, you know, in that day, even though there's nothing that they could do about it, because that's how the Most High set it up, they have no free will. They did the will of the Father on the left-hand side. You know, they're going to be like, yo, what have pride of this white supremacy and riches of owning everything, the media, Hollywood, so, you know, the banking, it didn't
Look
do
at Antonio
anything.
Brown, goofy ass. We all trying to figure out what the fuck wrong with this nigga. What you was doing, nigga? You heard?
Con, you know. So basically to conclude, you know, the topic is, you know, woe is me, right? You know, that the prophet Ezra, he didn't even know how he was able to stand in that day, which he was keeping himself in a humble spirit. Right? So we know that the meek shall inherit the earth, man. Meek, humble, synonymous with each other. We got to continually have faith in Yahweh, keep a humble spirit, you feel me? Because, you know, it's easy for the Most High to make a poor man rich, like it says in Sirach. Yeah. So he might drop a couple of bands on you real quick just to don't let that go, don't be tripping, cloud your judgment, man. You know what I'm saying?
We want to get out of here.
You think everything good, your car's driving good, your work is good, right. You know, the draconian measures not hitting you like that. Maybe your hell is a little less helly, if that's a word, compared to other Akim. But hey, you got to keep in mind that the Most High can literally turn up that flame on you in a minute, man.
And like, you know, out here, I ain't gonna lie, it just got turned up.
Yeah.
You know,
so we going through it,
shit, so
and you know, woe means destruction, exactly. So we gotta endure, man. You know, so you know, yo.
Hey, can I grab a step real quick?
Nah, go ahead, bro.
Hey, yo, Akim, thank you for all the scriptures. Hey, thank y'all for catching that me slipping. This is Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. You know?
Yeah,
that's what this is about. You know?
Yeah, see,
we ain't all gonna just be perfect all the time and have everything all figured out all 24/7. That's what the second covenant is for. You know what I'm saying? So we don't go off, we don't misspeak, we don't teach the wrong thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we can't go off one jot or one tittle. So
and brothers, like, don't fear going up the chain, man. Like, ask questions. If you lost, ask questions. Don't just be out here dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, and me, for anybody, like, I ain't perfect. I don't know everything. I ask questions all the time. I'd be lying if I told you anything different.
And that's why too, like the brother, he probably left out of the chat by now, but Jeremiah out there, elder out in Chicago camp, you know, the name of his is GMS Chicago, teach what that was taught. You know, so. You know, me personally, you feel me? If I haven't heard the elders bring it out, I'm not gonna try to be a little deeper than deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there might be certain things that, like, yo, this would make sense. But like the elder said, you know, bring it to the higher ups. Yo, you think this is this or this is that? And you know what I'm saying? You know, because we don't, you know, because a lot of people who knows who's watching. It could be Apostle Tahar watching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And y'all ain't getting in trouble on my watch. I ain't letting you do that. You know, I get in trouble. I get in trouble myself. So I ain't letting y'all do that.
You know, so but like, you know, at the end of the day, like you said, you brought out the good verse, iron sharpens iron. So we all getting ourselves, you know, fully sharpened. You see what I'm saying? Because this is a spiritual war. We want to make sure.
Hell yeah.
Really, because you know, what is it? What was the scripture you brought out earlier? You told me it was on the phone though. We all working for our own salvation, you know, so it's not, you know, Elder Malcolm can't save us, Apostle Tahar can't save us, Maccabee can't save me. We save ourselves, so we want to make sure that we teaching the right thing through our own, for our own salvation, you know.
Yo, real recognize real, like you said, yo, iron sharpens iron. Like we in this, you know, at the end of the day, we in this thing like together, but you know, each of us is still working out our own salvation. Like, you know, so it's on our individual asses to make this work.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. You see what I'm saying? And you know, hopefully, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, we all grow in the spirit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And start to and learn more of these scriptures and precepts. Because I'm like, I just seen a brother the other day, not
And
to
cut us, bro.
wait.
If we off,
Dude put out a video.
cut
He said if you've been in the truth 6 to 9 years, you still a babe in this thing. I said, yo, I can't knock that. I'm still a babe then, because I've been in the truth. It's just now coming on 6 years, man. You see what I'm saying? And the water for have given me, but maybe that's one of my one of my gifts of the spirit on the way that I teach or I talk. You see what I'm saying? That is able to, and Lord willing, is edifying. You see what I'm saying? so
yo,
yeah, it's about that time. We got the plantation in the morning.
Yeah, brothers gotta get to work. Yeah.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises unto our Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ka, Padah. Double honors to the apostle, others, a great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Yo, the water to all the Akim putting precepts and bearing with us these 2 hours, man. For real, y'all don't know how much we say the water and Ka Halal Yum Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
And on everything in means the world, y'all brothers stick with us. I ain't gonna lie, like man, it was a lot of times like me personally, I was ready to just like not be here, and I'm not going nowhere because I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love these brothers. We all let's go. Let's finish you.
That's right. Yeah.
Let's finish you.
Finish the course. We almost home.
Let's
go.
And
with that, we want to say Kwam Yasharala. Rise Israel. All right. Ababa Ball. Death to Babylon. All
let's
right.
go, champ.
And Shalom.
Let's go, champ.
All right.
Yeah. Let's go.
Shemai, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Allahaya Nawa, Yahweh, Achad. All right, Shalom.
Yo, it's love. Get the mouse. This
come.
The water.